my name is Paige Dieter, and in this video, I want to talk to you about publishing your course. So when you officially create this amazing course for your Canvas classroom, you want to make sure that your students can see it. So until you click this Publish button in the top right-hand corner, your classroom will not be visible to your students. So right now, I am on Unpublished, and I want my students to be able to see this classroom, so I'm going to click Publish so that this button turns green. Now I can see that my course is officially published. Awesome. The next step that I want to do is I want to make sure all of the pages that I want the students to see are published. So I'm going to go to the Pages section on the left, and then I'm going to click on View All Pages. Now here is a really easy way to see what pages are visible and what pages are not. All of the pages that are green, so for example, my calendar one for August is published. That is the only page that I have published. So let's take a look and see how that works in Student View. I'm going to go back to my home, and then I'm going to click on Student View on the right menu. It's going to make the outside of my box of my browser this purplish color. And I am now looking at the classroom as a student. As a student, I can see that I have my calendar to follow here. I can see that there are different agendas. Everything is visible on the home page. Excellent. Now I'm going to leave Student View. And as a teacher, you are going to want to make sure that your information that is linked onto your calendar is also published. So let's click on Edit. And I'm going to link all of my agendas onto my calendar by highlighting over the words, clicking on links in the right, then linking that page to what it is saying, which is Agenda Week 1. I'm going to link Agenda Week 1. I'll do the same for all of my weeks, and you might want to change this to a different color. I'm going to change mine to black. I'm just highlighting and clicking on the correct page that I want. And we have week, I'm going to save my work. Now, if I'm a student, I can see this is underlined, and when I hover over it, my mouse changes. So if I'm a student and I'm looking for my information for August 1st, I'm going to go to, August 3rd. I'm going to click on Agenda Week 1. And here is the Agenda Week 1 information. Right now, I don't have any content in here, but you will have content. So that looks good. I've created it on the teacher end. Let's make sure it works in Student View. Again, purple box to let me know that it is Student View. I'm a student looking at the home page, and I'm ready to go to Week 1. Now I have access denied, which means that this page is not published. So this is a great tip, a great trick to use regularly. You want to always view things in Student View so you know that your students will be able to see the information you are presenting. So I'm going to leave Student View, and then I'm going to go publish my Agenda Week 1. Now I can do that by clicking on this button here that says Publish. Or I can go back to the View All Pages, and I can toggle over this button here, and I can allow these to be published. Now, it depends on what you want your students to be able to see. If we're working in Week 1, I don't want my students to be able to see the Week 2, 3, 4, or 5 information just yet. I also don't want them to be able to access any of the other calendars. If it is August, I only want them to see that one calendar. So I'm going to go back home, going to take a look at Student View. Now, as a student, when I click on this agenda, I have access, I can read the information, I can understand my expectations and my objectives for the week. Let's just make sure that week 2 is unpublished. So we'll click on that and access denied. So you have everything that you need published, which is great. We're going to head back. And when you ever need to change any of your published materials, you can always do that again by clicking on the activity, whether it be a quiz or a page or a file. You can use this top button here and just highlight over it to change what you want it to be, or you can use the View All Pages button, and you can always toggle over any of these items. So now we are going to publish them. Let's see, we don't want week 4 published, we can take that off. When we want to change our calendar, we'll want to make sure that September is published, and then we'll also want to make it the front page. Again, I did that by clicking on the 3 dots, and then here it says as front page. Right now it's remove as front page since it just became our front page. And we can see that our home page has changed now to September. Okay, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below, and have a wonderful day.